Hello, welcome friends. Today I'm showing you how we can use VMware Workstation. I am using Windows Professional, and in this I am using VMware Workstation. It's really simple to use. Likewise, here's the icon of VMware Workstation Pro. This is a shortcut which is available onto my desktop. I am by double click I open this application, and if you see, my system is a little bit slow, but it's no problem. It's coming up, and you can see that I'm using Workstation 14 Pro. So this is a fairly simple application which provides you a virtualization, which means I virtualized my hardware in order to use more than one operating system at a time. When I am saying virtualized and more than one operating system, this means my hardware is accelerated to provide me to install or use another operating system on same with the same hardware and even on the same operating system, which is Windows earlier. Like I see here, it's a Windows Professional. So in this Windows Professional, I I used application which is VMware, and with the help of VMware Workstation I can use any supported operating system as a VM. Here as a sample, I am showing here onto this left hand pan my CentOS 7 64-bit and clone of that, and there is a Windows Server 2012 R2. These VMs are already created. Today I'm not creating a new machine. I'm just uh, going to show you about my CentOS, that is CentOS, which is Linux distribution, and how we can open this. So I click on this. So it's saying that could not open the virtual machine as this particular virtual machine is not available. This message comes up when you have either deleted or moved the location of that particular VMX file. Likewise, which means whatever the VM you have created, that should be available to you in the .vmx file. So it says removing a file not found. So if there is an instance, so I'm removing this instance. So that is also gone. Let me see if I have clone. Or for the clone also, file is not found, because likewise in this location, documents virtual machine clone, I already deleted. So let me see, before removing this, let me go to this location. So which is documents. Let me see the location once again. And now we should be documents or virtual machines, documents slash virtual machines. Hello, that's great. So virtual machine documents, under this there is a virtual machine. So let me see if I quickly able to find that. Otherwise I can use, okay, though it's here, virtual machines. If I double click, the folder is empty, which means there is no machine or no file whatsoever is mentioned over here are available. So I'm removing that one too. So even if I click on Windows 2000, you can also check that there is a red cross button or red cross icon available to us on your VM text written. So again, it's showing same message that this particular .vmx file is not available. That's what it says, file not found. I remove that. Now it's a UCS. Okay, so this is a different location. So I think this might be available. Yes, I'm correct over here. So this is UCS 4.0 with Digicam CRM. I created as my local CRM for this. So I have a few options. Likewise, I can either power on this virtual machine or edit this virtual machine setting, or I can update this virtual machine. After that, I'm having device section and the description section. In the device section, it is telling me that the hardware, when you create this virtual machine, this particular hardware you have used. Likewise, in memory is nothing but my RAM, that is random access memory. So I used 1 GB of RAM at the time. And when this machine was created, I used one processor, hard disk. Hard disk I used 50 GB, and network adapter was bridged. So likewise, if whenever it's connected to the internet, that also connected to this virtual machine. Cool. And USB controller is also present. Display is depend upon how auto detect. So whatsoever the display is available from the main OS, that should be automatically detected. So any other description if you want, that is a custom description, you may add into this section. So I've not added anything over here. I didn't add anything over here, but if you wish, yes, you can. So likewise here. Okay, so your little bit about virtual machine details. Likewise, current state is power off. Its configuration file is available at this location. Hardware compatibility is this virtual machine is compatible with workstation 9.x, and the primary IP address likewise says network information is not available, which means so whenever I created that, that means the network adapter was either off or not installed. So this is a little bit about the VMware interface, and you can see that there is a file, edit, view, VM tabs. So that means you can do a lot from this application. This basically, these icons basically are used how you can see the VM screens. Likewise, this one, if I click on, so that means you can see that the table comes up was gone. If I click again, so this left hand library table comes up, content table comes up again. So likewise, if I need only this span, so if I click over here, and that is toggle one, for that toggle again and get the library window once again, I just need to click over here and this comes back here. Cool. So you can also manage snapshots for the virtual machines if you want. So right now this is in stop state. Yes, I am able to create snapshots. So if I click, so then it says you are here and you can do your snapshots and blah blah blah. So I'm not using anything. I will surely in my future lectures how to use snapshots, and that others are that means that how you can use the best uh, use of snapshot. I will show you here. Closing right now, and let's go to the home. It says again my same home page, and the new VM is available. Let's power on this VM. So the display button, with the help of display icon, I started immediately. It's detected my Plantronics USB composite devices. Likewise, my voice is also relaying. That is, I'm using Plantronics USB, so that is also connected with this. Validity sensors, these are nothing but the synaptic my I can say a touchpad, and it's the Acer's USB compatible devices is also available. So I just not, do nothing but I click on OK, and you can see that my VM is started booting. It's trying to search about reloading and RPC and blah blah blah. All these services, whatever is required for this operating system, installed on this virtualized hardware that is coming up. So just for the information, in this VM, I installed Suite CRM, which is an open source CRM available with us, and I installed the Suite CRM on CentOS 7. So you can see that it detected my IP and says that navigate to one of the following IP is this and open the web management. Press any key to continue. Likewise, this application that was my OS, whatever I installed, is now available and it is asking me about the permission and its steps. So press any key to open console. So if I just need to come up over here, and if you see press any button, you are here, and if you have your user credentials, I'm able to log in. That's what the purpose of this. So now I need to power off this machine. So for that, the one quick thing, do not clear, just close from here. I always prefer right click here and power comes up. So you have power off, suspend, reset. So if you click on power off, it is asking you about that means, hey, you are going to shut down your gas. I said yes, I'm okay with that. So I click on power off. That's simple, pure simple. And this machine is powered off now. I'm closing this menu so that I'm available. That means no other machine is available. You can open as many as you can. That comes under this pin, and you can see the name in this menu. So there is another menu bar comes up, and these are extended as many as you can. Okay, so now this is about a little bit about uh, VMware Workstation 14 Pro. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Okay.